Hi, and welcome to educational class EDUA 557. This is Human Resources. And if I haven't met you before, my name is Rebecca Cooksey, and I'm your instructor for this 8 weeks. I'm pleased to see that some of you have been in class before with me, and I'm happy to be with you again. So that's a great thing, to have people that we've already worked with before, and to meet new people also. All right, so Human Resources. You will need this book. You'll need it right away, so make sure you get it. It's actually a very good book. It's got lots of things to highlight in it, and you'll use it very extensively during this course, so you'll need that book. When we went into education, all of us, we didn't go in as bosses. We went in as teachers, and teachers are used to helping people and helping kids learn things. Human Resources is really about being a boss and how you manage people and retain people and help some people be canceled out of the profession. And it's a harder subject, I think, for most people than curriculum design and instruction. I mean, that's pretty easy. As teachers, most teachers like to do that, and so as an administrator, it's an easy thing to do. But when you're getting into human resources, it's a little bit more challenging, because we're used to working with people in teams and helping and encouraging people, and sometimes that really works as a administrator, and sometimes that doesn't work. And sometimes you're going to have to be the boss that says, you know what, in the best interest of my kids, I need this person to improve their practice, or I need this person to lead the profession. And those are hard things to do, especially when you come to the perspective of education as a teacher first and then become a boss. So these are some good skills that you're going to learn this time. My boss used to be the assistant superintendent of HR, and she used to say HR was the dirty underbelly of the school district, because you learn things about people you never wanted to learn, and you had to do the investigations, which were not a lot of fun. So HR is going to be very, very different. Don't think that you have to know it all right away, because HR, if you really wanted to get into the HR field, you would take classes specifically on that. You're going to need these things as a principal and an assistant principal. But if you really wanted to go into HR, you would go to an AXA Academy and learn about all of the ed code and the federal language and you know, the state laws that pertain to hiring and firing people, because it's very specific for different types of people too. All right, so discussion boards, we have one every week. They start on midnight on Friday. No, I'm sorry, midnight on Sunday, and they end on midnight on Thursday. They're super important that you participate in those discussion boards. There are only 5 points each week, but those 5 points can add up, so make sure that you're in there and participating. I expect you to post at least 3 times, and I don't want you to post 3 times at 11:30 on Thursday, because the point of it is to interact with your classmates and to kind of get some feedback from them and learn from them. So make sure you're doing that. We have online class this Tuesday at 5 p.m. The last class I taught, they like to do class at 7 p.m. It doesn't really work for me. That's hard, and it's a lot later. So let's do the 5 p.m. I know most of us that were in the class together before, we liked 5 p.m. Let's keep that. Helps us be done by 6. You go home to your family and have dinner with them. So that works out better for me, and I hope it works out for you too. Your first paper is due on January 16th, and it is about the recruitment and selection process for classified employees and certificated employees. So you probably want to make an appointment with your HR, somebody in HR, just to discuss that. I don't think you're going to find a lot of resources online for that. I know that in my school district right now, that I'm in right now, there's not a lot of resources for somebody taking this class right now to find the differences between how we treat classified employees and how we treat certificated employees and what the processes are. So you probably want to make an appointment to see somebody in your HR department to talk about those things, so you have some resources available for that paper. You need to know if you're a merit-based system, if you have a personnel commission. Some places do, some places don't, and it makes a big difference on how we hire classified employees. Okay, so if you have not contacted me with your telephone number yet, I need to have that so I can call you this first week if I have not talked to you before. If you just want to talk again, that's fine too. I'd love to talk to you. So I'll see you Tuesday night, 5 p.m. That's January 6th, and we'll see you online. We'll talk about the rest of the class. All right, have a great time.